Well, welcome back to episode 1 of DBATE, the official podcast from DAMAC. Thanks very much indeed for joining us. You can see something of a new environment for us, from up high to down low. We're down here in the stunning show villa in DAMAC Hills 1. We've gone from the heights to the hills down here. Talk to some agents, talk to some brokers as well, and get behind the scenes of DAMAC. What we haven't told them is that Amira will be listening. And of course, she's fascinated to hear the responses of these agents and brokers that have a long-term relationship with DAMAC. And it is, well, an absolute privilege to welcome our panel of agents and brokers for this quick chat down here in DAMAC Hills 1. Three leaders, 3 award winners, 3 individuals who set up their companies in the world of real estate during the 2000s, have gone on to book and sell billions of dirhams worth of business to help develop the dreams and the visions of a number of other agents and brokers here, and to make dreams come true. 3 true property pioneers, or rather rock stars of the world of real estate. It's a welcome first and foremost to the Group CEO of Aon Tristle Real Estate, Salim Kassar. Salim, thanks so much indeed for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Big thanks also to the CEO of Provident Real Estate, Luai Al-Fakir, joins us as well. Luai, great to see you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And of course, the Queen of Real Estate is with us here today as well. The founder, no less, of Dre Real Estate. Correct. Ulaine Wani.
Thank you
Thanks for being with us.
Thank you very much.
Listen, let's broaden it out if we can. We are in some fascinating times. All 3 of you have set up very successful brokerages, very successful businesses, and you've seen the highs and the lows, the good times, the bad times. It's been a bit of a roller coaster. No doubt we are very much in a high at the moment. Talk to me, Karat, if you can, about the role of agents and brokers when it comes to real estate at the moment. Has it changed in the 15, 16 years that you've been in the business?
It has. Brokers are the crucial part of real estate. A knowledgeable broker who actually knows what's happening in the system, what is happening in the country at this moment, where they know about the taxes, where they know about the rules and the regulations. So to have a good broker by your side is a must. A broker can understand what you actually need for your home or your office or anything that you want to buy or an investment. But that broker definitely needs to be knowledgeable.
And it's interesting, isn't it, Lloyd, because the landscape, the business landscape, the landscape in general is changing all the time, evolving very quickly.
100%.
Is the role of the broker evolving with it?
Yeah, I mean, of course, like Kurat was saying, we need to be updated with the rules and regulations are ever changing in Dubai. You know, the new investor visas, the golden visa, the company setups, what type of, visas you get per company, all of that is changing so fast over here. So the agents need to be updated with what's going on. I see agents as ambassadors of the UAE because, Dubai is, in a way, or UAE is real estate, in a way, one of the biggest industries. And we're out promoting and marketing the city and the lifestyle and everything about the country. So, our job is very integral and very important, I feel. And, they need to be well trained to present the products in the right way and let people know. People are coming from abroad, they want to know and get information. And it's ever changing, so we need to be regularly updated. We don't want to give the wrong info.
I should have asked Lloyd this one because I know that he's got his computer in his house. But I'm going to put it to you, Slim, if I can, in terms of, during COVID, during the pressures, we saw technology come to the fore, especially in the real estate market, etc., with virtual tours around houses, etc. Prompted the whole question, will robots take over? Will we get to a point where robots are selling houses?
I think it's heading into that direction. But it's too early to gauge that at the moment. But adding on to these guys, I believe that brokers are a very important part of this industry of this market. I believe that it should now be accepted in the culture that you are a broker. It should be made like a career, accepted as a career. What has evolved in the last 15 years, people have started to accept this reality that brokers are some sort of important on the important line in which bigger developers and such a developer like DAMAC has actually, since the time Amira has come over and how she's actually built those relationships with the brokers in the last 3 years has absolutely changed the game for developer itself.
Here's a question for you, Karat. In fact, a question that I put to Amira a little earlier on today. a question she gets asked time and time again, and to be honest, as you'll see, a question that sometimes she gets a little bit tired of answering, which is, how do you feel about establishing yourself and getting ahead in a male-dominated industry? I mean, you're a perfect example of that. Somebody who has set up their very... You could be as honest as you like with this.
We are quite away from that. Those are other set of
They're very nice people.
Yeah, we are pretty much away.
Was there ever a sense of that?
See, in this male-dominant place, you need to have acceptance.
Was it a male-dominant? Is it still?
Of course.
It was, okay.
Who says it was not? It was.
Do you think it's still male-dominated?
Yes.
I'm not really
what
sure.
Are you saying?
Maybe
I have to
percentage of
fight it
people.
out every day. I fight this out every day. A lot of times I cry about it. A lot of times I just get up and say, you know what? You can't win over me.
But I think it's how you perceive it, probably.
Yeah.
I don't see that. I don't see a difference between a female head or a male head. I think everybody's pretty
Salim.
much we've not.
I can tell you.
Yeah, of course. It's all about perceiving it, maybe then.
So, but women need to be given that chance so that, and that acceptability so that they can actually prove their potentials. And what I've seen with most of the partners and all the partners, I think, in Dubai, let it be any developer, we've never felt that in terms of the developers. But in terms of the brokers, yes, sometimes we do feel that, they're not really happy that a woman is doing so well.
You could
But
add
that's
to the point that
absolutely
it could depend on your competitor.
Depending on, that's fine. But
Depending
I
on the
actually love all of them now. It's fine. I'm ready for that.
We're all on talking terms now, yeah?
I'm good.
Just about. Okay, cool. Let's just wrap up on the industry as a whole. And I want to get your challenges. Luai, what's the biggest challenge in the real estate industry at the moment?
I mean, we're in a very competitive
Yeah.
city. The competition from all sorts, from top, bottom, and the brokerage and the developers, everything, obviously. And in Dubai, anything that happens internationally affects us. Any international changes, any geopolitical situations that are happening in the world, Dubai as a global hub gets affected in a positive and a negative way. Lately, fortunately, it's been all positive. Whatever geopolitical situations have happened, it's improved our situation over here. But yeah, these are the challenges that we'll face always. Being an international business hub, anything that happens in the world is going to affect us. Competition is very tough. There's so many brokerage agencies competing against one another, also between developments and coming up with creative projects all the time. And I think, the projects I've been creating here is being very creative. I mean, I don't know if you saw the chic launch in La Dragon that DAMAC did. I mean,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah,
I mean, what a launch. I don't think they do any launches like that anywhere in the world, and they did it over here. So you always got to figure out a way to up it a level. When you've taken it on such a high, how can you take it higher and higher? So this is, I think, the challenges that people will be facing. I guess.
Salim, other challenges you can think of that
I think with the
industry is
current
facing?
market situation, unrealistic prices by the sellers and unrealistic demand by the buyers to buy at a lower price, to get them together is the biggest challenge at the moment. The sellers expecting things to move way further ahead from what they have in mind already, where they've seen probably from COVID times. I think last time we were chatting and we were discussing that's almost gone up more than 100%, 150% in certain areas. And still you've got these sellers asking for real unrealistic.
We're still undervalued.
Agreed.
That's the thing that is concerning.
Agreed. But there is probably a percentage of growth that you can achieve every year. But when people start to see such a huge appreciation in a short period of time, the biggest challenge that we've been seeing in the last 3 to 6 months is the price asked by it was a seller's market. Let's not hope for a buyer's market, but yes, that's one of the biggest challenges that we're facing.
I think they covered it all.
Okay, we are going to. I'm very conscious of your time. You've probably got about 1,000 missed calls or something like that. Who knows how many missed opportunities of sales as well or something. So I'm not going to take up any more of your time or your potential earnings, because I've got a couple of quick ones just to wrap up on. Some final thoughts, if you like, from a company leader's point of view, as CEOs and founders of your respective companies, and obviously you've employed, trained and brought on numerous agents and brokers during your careers. What's the one thing that you tell each and every one of your agents, be it on the first day of their work or 25 years later, the one thing they must keep in mind at all times and never lose sight of?
Patience, consistency, regular trainings, and patience again. Because these days, they don't have the patience.
Really?
They don't have the patience. They just want to hit one. They do that, that dart game. When will the bull's eye hit? Oh, I made 100,000 or 200,000, and then off they go for like a week or 2 weeks. So I think that needs to be changed in the brokers, the new brokers that are coming to the market now.
So more patience.
Some more patience, definitely.
Right.
I mean, this is important, all of them that you said, but for me, one's very particular is discipline.
Discipline.
You need to be disciplined to succeed in this industry because people lose their focus from time. And, sometimes they want things very fast, but if you're disciplined and you're consistent, you'll be successful.
Salim, anything to add?
I think what we mainly focus on when first day of the job of them joining, we've got 5 offices globally, is the most important thing that a broker should have is honesty. Yeah. If you have honesty and if you've got a clean intention, you will achieve what you want to achieve. You manifest and you'll get there. But it's just too big, and because we have certain number of individuals who, for the particular moment to make short-term commissions, would just give wrong predictions, would give wrong anticipation on the price increases. So we just train them to be honest, and when you do these 3-4 things correct, you'll end up getting what you want. You end up selling what you've got. You are destined to get what you're supposed to get. You can't get more than that. That's what we believe in. So honesty, dedication, and clean intentions get you where you want to be.
We're going to kick things off with a rapid fire, if you can. So just a word or two. I'm going to give you a question, work down the line and work out your answers. So first and foremost, the first question we have for you, to be answered in a word or two. Is work-life balance a myth or a reality?
I think it's simply more than a trend right now.
That's more than 2 words.
Oh.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So it is more than a trend.
It's more than a trend right now. I feel if you really want to balance it, it's only up to you.
Perfect. Moving over to you, Luay, as well. Same question to you. Work-life balance, myth or reality?
It's very difficult, but it's something that you need to do. Otherwise, you're going to go crazy. So I think
I'll ask him after he gets married.
Work balance, you got to get it done, but it's a very difficult thing, definitely, 100%.
I agree.
Salim, work-life.
I think it's more than a buzzword only. Basically, I believe that you got to balance it somehow. You're doing it all for your family in the end, and I have 2 beautiful kids, and I've got to wake up at 7 to drop them to school. That's how life is. So yeah, I balance it, and I think it's like,
you got the balance. You're happy with the balance. Let's stay with you for the next of our quick fires. Does a woman need to sacrifice family life to get ahead in her career? Salim.
I think the market that we are part of here, the system is so organized that you could actually achieve the same kind of achievements in life without sacrificing a lot. You've got a lot of help around, and you've got everything so systematic that you could actually, and I don't think there's any difference between a woman or a man in this industry, especially, or any other industry in Dubai that you could.
That's definitely more than 2 words, all right?
But that needed an explanation.
Nonetheless, it needed an explanation. Same question to you, Luay.
I mean, look, there's some great examples over here of great ladies that are managing to do both. So even Amira is one example. Qurat, right next to us, is another example. So, it's very, very possible, and it's becoming more possible, especially in Dubai with all the services and the support that you get at home, I guess. And the world is accessible from anywhere today. You can work from home even. Yeah. You get on your laptop and you can get connected with anyone, whoever you want. So I think it's very possible. And there's a lot of great examples around the world and everywhere.
Easy for us to say, isn't it? Correct. 3 blokes talking about whether there is such a thing as a myth or reality. Is there?
See, a lot of women have to go through this conundrum at one part of their life, to be honest. I would say that what your family wants from you and are expecting from you, and what your professional life is expecting from you, is very crucial to comment on. It's not very easy to really satisfy what your family actually wants from you. From me as a mother tomorrow, or from me as a wife tomorrow, and from me as a leader tomorrow. So it is a very crucial thing in this situation.
Right, I've been very liberal with the 1-2 word answer remit on this one.
Wrong,
this one is a 1 word or 2 word answer for the next of our questions. In 1 word, complete this sentence if you can, correct. Financial independence is...
imperative.
Nice. Right?
Wow, that's very strong. I was going to say freedom, but that's so cliche.
You can have freedom. You've got imperative and freedom, Salim.
Self-sufficient.
Self-efficient. Okay. And finally, here we are in the stunning show villa in the heart of DAMAC Hills 1. A must for every home. Salim, let's start with you.
I'd go with blessings.
Blessings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's quite good. I was going to say computer. I don't know. I'm technical. You guys are emotional.
But that's the need. Actually, if you have blessings in the house, you
Absolutely,
you can get anything that you want.
Okay, so you're going the blessings. Sticking with the
I was
computer?
going to say the computer because you need to access, but yeah, blessing.
Practicality,
But
that's
yeah.
fine.
You
That's
could
right.
put peace, bro.
Correct.
A fully equipped kitchen. I'm a foodie. I love to have an equipped kitchen so that I can just go access that food and eat. Then the computer will work.
Well, that is the heart of the home, is it
Correct,
not?
yeah.
That's where everyone heads to. So I just want to say a
Thank
big
you so
thank you
much.
to my special guests,
Thank you
to
very
Karat Tulue and Salim. Thank you so
Thank
much
you,
indeed for
thank
giving
you.
us
Thank you
your
so
precious
much,
time.
Tom. Thank you.
being
Thank you
part-
for having us.
No, not at all. Thank you for being part of DBATE. DBATE is, of course, the official podcast for DAMAC Properties. You can, well, if you keep your eyes open and you keep your ears to the ground, you will get details of the next episode. Make sure you do download this one, pass it on to your friends. Make sure you listen back to the first segment as well with Amira Sajwani. But within the next 2 weeks, we will have the next episode for you, a 2-segment episode every 2 weeks for you. Find it where you find all of your podcasts. And from all the team down here at Debate by DAMAC, thanks very much indeed for joining us. See you next time.